Over the weekend, Nutrabolics and Popeye Supplements brought top welterweight Thiago Alves to the Richmond Hill location to meet fans and sign autographs. Alves, who's coming off back-to-back losses to UFC champion George St. Pierre and number 2 ranked John Fitch, is appreciative of what MMA has given him.
I mean, I love my life. I love my job. That's one of the things that when I wasn't so happy with everything that was going on in my life, was like, what are you complaining about? It's up to you to make it's what you made of, and I love this. I love everything. I appreciate everybody for coming by, and I'm really happy. And December 11th, I just want to show all the fans, how much I love this still and how much I want it back.
Popeye's regional manager Jason Gay feels that MMA's popularity has helped introduce a new group of consumers to a healthier lifestyle.
Well, we've definitely experienced an entire new clientele coming into the store. It's given us the opportunity to address a new customer. Their nutritional needs are different. They're not eating to be big guys. They're not eating for size, and they're training differently. So they're training for endurance. They're training for cutting weight prior to a fight. So it allows us to address the customer in a totally different way, addressing different nutritional needs and addressing different supplement needs as well.
In March, the Pitbull underwent corrective brain surgery and feels he now has a new lease on life.
After you go through a few things like that, it could be career ending, and you get a little bit older after you go through the fame and all that, that comes with the exposure and the money and all that, you go back to what's really important to you, what makes you happy, why you're doing this. So it changed a lot. I still have fun because I'm still young and everything, but I'm not partying as much as it used to be, I'm not having fun as much as I used to have, I'm just working harder than I never been before, and I feel really good, it's all about what makes you happy inside of your heart, and I think I'm in the right track, it feels good, like I said a few months ago, I wasn't feeling good anymore, I had a lot of doubts in my head, right now I'm back on track, and just want to do this forever.
Alves is scheduled to take on rising welterweight John Howard at UFC 124 at the Bell Center in Montreal. The 27-year-old feels this is a perfect fight for his return to the octagon.
I think it's a great comeback fight. John Howard's a really tough guy, and he's very well-rounded. So that's the kind of fight that I have the opportunity to show all my skills on the stand-up, on the ground, on wrestling, see how much I improve over the years. So I'm really excited.
The exciting Brazilian has 11 KO or TKO victories in 24 professional fights, and some feel that he could be a future UFC champion.